Fans, I'm sure we all agree on this. There's no better way of living than the American way. You take the radio you're listening to right now. Thanks to American Genius, the world of sports, entertainment, news is in easy reach to be enjoyed at the twist of a dial by everybody. You know, this is a fact. The average family in the USA owns not one or two, but 3 radio sets. And when it's time for refreshment, along with your favorite program, there's no finer beer than American beer. Only the world's highest standards can produce beer that's in tune with the nation's taste. And that's why Falstaff is one of America's most popular beers. It's brewed with traditional American skill that has won it national fame as the choicest product of the brewer's art. Enjoy Falstaff soon. So smoothly refreshing, so perfectly suited to America's premium quality taste that it's become America's premium quality beer. Well, we go into the 4th quarter of this 6th game in the World Championship Series of professional basketball. If the Hawks win this one, they're the champs. It's 83-77. St. Louis leads Boston going into the 4th quarter of play. And for the jump, it'll be Bill Russell against Walt Davis. Here's Bud Blattner.
And there's a tip controlled by the Hawks. McCauley in for Pettit has the ball. Gives over to McMahon. Now to Davis in the right-hand corner for a one-handed jumper. No good. And it's Russell with the rebound for Boston. Sharman bringing the ball down. Bill moving to his right. Hands off to Lou Seropoulos. Now to Andy Phillip. A two-handed set by Andy Phillip is up. No good. But Ramsey clears off, shoots, and scores. Oh, how tough can you get? 8 points for Ramsey. Hawks now lead by only 4. So this is it. We're narrowed down now to the last 11 minutes. And a foul is called as Med Park makes his bid toward the basket. Coleman now comes in for the Hawks, replacing Davis. Med Park will be at the line. Med looking for point number 5. The score 83-79. We've played all year for this one. Foul shot by Med is good. Gives him 5 points. The Hawks lead by 5. The Celtics bring it down. In the front court, it's Andy Phillip. Off to Sharman. Sharman moving to his right. Picked up by Med Park. Hands over to Lou Seropoulos. Seropoulos driving to the lane for a 10-footer. Good by Lou Seropoulos. Gives him 8 points. And the Hawks now lead by only 3. Hawks are going to need a spurt here. It's McCauley with the ball. Giving off to Coleman on the right side. Guarded by Russell. He gives to McCauley. McCauley to McMahon. Hawks can't get a shot away. Now to Coleman for a 30-footer, a two-handed set, a little bit short. McCauley with a rebound to McMahon, to Med Park, a 20-footer, no good, loose ball. And Sharman's got it. And they've got 3-on-1 fast break to Russell. Russell back to Sharman, he scores. The Hawks are in trouble now as they lead by 1. 18 points for Sharman. The ball given to Coleman. Coleman tries a 35-footer. This one a little bit short. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to jump it. Now Med Park comes out. Doogie Martin back in. Cousy comes back in. And Andy Phillip comes out. Hawks lead 84-83. They have led by as many as 10 in this ball game. There's a tip. And it was grabbed off by the Hawks, and a foul is called against Boston. Foul is on Ramsey. And for Ramsey, his 3rd, and that's foul number 2 here in the quarter against the Celtics. Hagan at the line has 5 for 5 from the foul line here this evening, looking for point number 16. Cliff has been our big gun in the series thus far. His foul shot no good, and Ramsey has the rebound. The Celtics now can go ahead with the basket. It's Cousy in the front court, giving to Sharman. Sharman spins, goes up with a one-hander. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. Foul is on Jack McMahon. Sharman now shoot 1. 4 fouls against McMahon. Sharman is still to miss in this 6-game series from the foul line. Looking for his 19th point. And he's got it. And this ball game is tied up at 84-84. The Celtics have come back. Doogie Martin bringing the ball down. We're looking for the entrance of Pettit here right soon. It's Coleman. They're going to let him shoot, but he doesn't take it. from 30 feet away. The ball given to McCauley. Now to McMahon. To Coleman again outside. There's a 30-footer. This one is no good. And the ball is grabbed off by Cousy. Cousy giving to Russell. The Celtics now using that collapsing defense, jamming up the middle. Ball into Cousy. Cousy goes up with a one-hander. It is no good. Tip and attempt. No good by Russell. And McCauley clears off. Trying to give up. Ball stolen by Saropoulos. Over to Ramsey. Back to Saropoulos. A one-hander. Is good by Saropoulos. And now the Hawks trail by 2. The score 86-84. Ball given to Hagan. Hagan in the right-hand corner. Out to McCauley. McCauley to Doogie Martin. Doogie down the right sidelines. Up with a one-hander. Way off balance. His shot is no good, but a foul is called against Boston. Now Pettit gets up. They've been screaming for him. We've got 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go, and Bob will go all the way now. Pettit comes in. And Hagan comes out. So up front we've got Pettit, McCauley, and Coleman. Doogie Martin at the line has 3 points thus far in the ball game. He'll shoot a couple, can tie things up here with 2 good ones. His first foul shot is good. Arnie Rison now comes in for Boston. And Lou Saropoulos comes out. He's been a real good spark in this ball game for the Celtics. Kind of a shuttle system, Saropoulos and Rison alternating, and they've both done well. Doogie Martin again at the foul line. His one-handed flip is no good. And the Celtics have the ball. The Hawks trail by 1. It's Cousy now in the front court, giving to Sharman. Sharman from the foul line guns one. It's good. That was a side armor by Sharman. He gunned that one from the belt. Gives him 21 points. The Hawks now trail by 3. Things are not looking so good. It's Coleman outside with the ball, giving to McMahon, now to Pettit. Bob can't shoot, gives in to McCauley at the pivot. Back out to McMahon for a two-handed set, 25 feet. Good by McMahon. He had to hurry that shot. Long pass down court. Almost intercepted. Ball given over to Russell, and they're going to jump it between McMahon and Sharman. Hawks trail by 1. Now Coleman comes out, Scher's back in there, and you'll see Hagan back in pretty soon. Both these men are 6'1". There's the tip, and they're going to jump it again. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this ball game. The tip, this time controlled by Arnie Rison, who gives out to Ramsey. Pass into Rison, gets away, goes out of bounds, but touched last by the Hawks. The Celtics will throw it in. And Russell and Scher start pushing one another, and the referees call timeout here. And they separate Russell and Scher. And Sherman now has a few words. Here we go, the play from out of bounds, going to Cousy. Cousy from the right-hand corner goes in for a shot. It's blocked by Scher. Scher's got the ball, trying to clear out. He does. It's given up to Doogie Martin. Doogie on the left side. And now things are getting rough. It gives over to McMahon. McMahon starts down the lane, hands off to Pettit, a 15-footer. In and out, ball in the air. Ramsey's got it. Hawks trail by 1. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. It's Ramsey with a hook shot, up and no good. McCauley with a rebound. As he tries to get out of trouble, he is fouled by Ramsey. Both things are getting tough now. 5 fouls on Ramsey. The Celtics, though, have come back beautifully in this game. They trailed by as many as 10 in the third quarter. They now lead by 1. McCauley at the foul line. They're trying to catch the card here. It is 4 fouls against the Celtics here in the quarter. McCauley at the line. His foul shot is good. He'll try again. They make it a backcourt foul. For Easy at his first point in this ball game. Saropoulos now back in, replacing Ramsey. 8 minutes left to go. The ball game now tied up at 88 and 88. It was tied at 84 and 84. This toss by Easy Ed, good. Hawks lead by 1. They have trailed by 3 here in the quarter. The score 89 to 88. This one is for the World's Championship. The Hawks win it, they get the whole bundle. Ball goes to Sharman, almost fouled by Scher. Now into Russell. To Sharman, one-hander way off balance, no good. It's Pettit with the rebound, giving down to Dougie Martin. Dougie in the front court. Hands off to Scher on the right side. Charlie looking to pass. Trying to find somebody, gives to McMahon on the back line, now to Pettit. Bob into Scher at the pivot. Back to Pettit, a 15-footer. Is good from the left side. That's their favorite play as Scher screens for Pettit. 33 points for Pettit. Hawks now lead by 3. The ball goes to Arnie Rison. To Sharman for a long one-hander. It's good, and he's fouled. So Sharman now will be at the line. This is the man who scored the most points against us in the regulation season. Bill Sharman. In this series thus far, he's averaging 20.5 points a game. He has 5 for 5 from the foul line. Now he has 6 for 6, and this ball game is tied up at 91-91. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Wilfong gets up. Ball is given to McMahon. McMahon to Pettit. He's on the back line. Fakes a long one-hander. Now gives to Scher. Back to Pettit. Bob spins. Goes under. He shoots and scores! He got under and flipped the ball over his head. 35 points for Pettit. A magnificent shot by Big Bob. Hawks now lead but 2. The ball is given to Arnie Rison. To Bill Sharman. Sharman in to Russell. And a foul is called. It's against the Hawks. Foul is on McCauley, and Russell now will be at the foul line. McMahon comes out, and Wilfong in for the Hawks. Russell at the line. They're going to give him 2 shots. He can tie things up. He has 6 points thus far in the ball game. His foul shot is good. He's ordinarily rather ragged from that foul line. He's made 3 for 4 tonight. This toss is good. Ball game tied up at 93-93. Oh, man, this season's got to come to an end pretty soon or it'll end us all. Ball into Scher. Hook shot from 10 feet. Up and no good. Loose ball goes out of bounds, belonging to the Hawks. Heinsohn now comes back in the ball game. Heinsohn in, and Russell comes out. Heinsohn now will try to stay with Pettit. Wilfong will be the trigger man from out of bounds. He gives over to McCauley. McCauley to Pettit from the foul line. Shot is good! A one-handed jumper by Pettit gives him 37 points. Oh, what a performance. Now the ball over to Heinsohn. Hawks lead but 2. Heinsohn hands off to Cousy. Cousy in heavy traffic. Looking to pass. Gives him the back line to Arnie Rison. In to Sharman for a one-hander. Shot no good. And the ball is grabbed off by McCauley, who clears out to Dougie Martin. Dougie now in the front court with the ball. Moving to his left, giving to Pettit. A 25-footer by Bob. This one no good. Foul called, and they're walking the wrong way. Foul is called on the Hawks. Foul is on Charlie Scher, and Charlie has fouled out. Charlie is fouled out with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left to go, and that could be the difference in this game. Heinsohn will be at the line for Boston. Heinsohn will shoot 1. The Hawks lead 95-93. Heinsohn looking for his 18th point. Heinsohn ready. His one-handed flip is no good, and Pettit's got the rebound. Come on, gang, let's add to that advantage right now. The score 95-93. In the front court, it's Dougie Martin with the ball. He hands off to Pettit on the back line. Now to Wilfong on the right side. To Pettit. To Hagan. Hagan, a hook shot from the foul line. Rolls around. It flips out of there. Ooh, that was a tough one. Rison had the rebound for Boston. Hands over to Sharman. Into Cousy. Cousy, hook shot, 12 feet, up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and who have we got? The referees asking one another. They're going to give the ball to Boston. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. It's Sharman with the ball. In now to Arnie Rison. And as Arnie goes up for a shot, he fouled Pettit. Yes, he did. He had a stiff arm to get that shot away. For Arnie Rison, his 4th foul. And for the Celtics, their 5th here in the quarter. So Pettit will be at the line looking for his 38th point. Big Bob. This could be the greatest game of his great career. Bob has 14 field goals thus far and 9 for 12 from the foul line. Auerbach stands up. He's yelling toward the referees. Mendy Rudolph comes over to talk to him. And now Mendy gets kind of hot. And he is telling Auerbach a few things. Mendy Rudolph points a finger toward Auerbach. Hannum jumps up. They've been careful not to call too many technical fouls in this World Series, especially against the coaches. So Pettit now will be at the line to shoot 1. Bob eyes that basket, bends low at the knees. And here is his toss. It's good. 38 points for Pettit. Hawks lead but 3. The score 96-93. Sharman, the head of the key, one-hander, short. Rison's got the rebound, shoots, misses. McCauley with the rebound. He gives over to Hagan, now to Doogie Martin. Doogie wants his hands on that ball to bring it down. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Pettit shovels over to Wilfong, moving to his right. Now to Doogie Martin. Doogie at the head of the key, hands off to Hagan. Back to Doogie. Doogie hasn't shot many one-handers. There's a one-hander by Doogie. No good. And Lou Saropoulos has the ball. He's fouled by McCauley. And they'll make that a backcourt foul. Saropoulos now will shoot a couple, and timeout is being called here by the Hawks. Oh man, what a ball game. The score, the Hawks 96 and the Boston Celtics 93.
The cool sound of a running stream, the warm sun overhead, a great day for a picnic. And for refreshment, a great beer for a picnic. Premium quality Falstaff. Picnic time is Falstaff time. So smooth, refreshing, and popular, it's packed in picnic baskets from coast to coast. Take Falstaff six-packs on your next outing.
Any good time is Falstaff time.
America's premium quality beer. Falstaff Brewing Corporation.
Lou Saropoulos will be at the line for 2 as the Celtics trail by 3. 4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in this basketball game. The 6th game in the World Series of pro basketball. The Hawks lead 96-93. This could be the one. If the Hawks take it, this would mean the World Championship for St. Louis. If not, the 7th game on Monday in Boston to decide the title. Lou Saropoulos at the line and at the mic. Here's Buddy.
Lou will shoot a couple. Eyes that basket. His first toss is good. Hit the front rim and then rolled in with good English. Lou ready again as the Hawks now lead by 2. His foul shot is good. Hawks on top by 1. Ramsey is back in the ball game. Doogie Martin to bring the ball down. 4 minutes and a half left to go. Whoo, another one that just tears you apart. Doogie Martin in the right-hand corner, looking to pass. Cousie's all over him, gives to Pettit. Bob is under, shoots and scores, a left-hander. And it's 40 points for Pettit. Hawks again lead by 3. The ball given to Tommy Heinsohn. Heinsohn to Cousy. Ball stolen by Wilfong. Well done by Wynn. He hands over to Doogie Martin, who scratches his left leg as he brings the ball down. What pressure. Not for Doogie. Wilfong to McCauley. To Wilfong in the left-hand corner. Gives out to Pettit. Bob, a turnaround jumper. Shot is good! An impossible shot made by Pettit that time. Gives him 42 points. A turnaround jumper, he didn't even see the backboard. Hawks now lead by 5. It's Cousy to Sharman, and we've got a foul called. A foul called against the Hawks. And Heinzen now will be at the line. The foul is on McCauley. His third. 6 fouls against the Hawks here in the quarter. Hawks lead by 5, their biggest lead here in the quarter. Heinzen looking for his 18th point. The Hawks lead 100-95. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. Can you stand it? I hope you can. Heinzen ready. Foul shot good. Hawks will bring it down as they lead by 4. Stoogie Martin in charge. He gives up to Pettit. Bob dribbles down the right sidelines. Now he gives over to Wilfong. Wilfong down the middle, goes up for a shot, and he is fouled. Wynn had very little chance to make that shot, and he's fouled.
We pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is St. Louis, KWK, your key to modern radio.
The foul was on Ramsey, and Ramsey fouls out. That is the 6th foul against the Celtics here in the quarter. Wilfong will be at the line to shoot a couple. Heinzen now comes back in. The Celtics have Risen, Saropoulos, Heinzen, Sharman, and Kuzi. And they're going to have Wilfong shoot only 1. Wynn looking for his 3rd point. The Hawks lead by 4. Wynn ready, shoots his fouls one-handed. There's his toss. Good by Wynn. 3 points for Wilfong. The Hawks lead 101-96. It's Kuzi in the right-hand corner. Out to Saropoulos, driving, goes under, misses a shot, but a foul is called. It'll be against Hagen. And for Hagen, his 5th foul, and that is foul number 7 against the Hawks here in the quarter. So another Kentucky great, Lou Saropoulos at the line. He's 6'5". Ramsey, Hagen, and Saropoulos all played on that great Kentucky team in 1954. Foul shot. Good by Lou Saropoulos. Gives him 13 big points, his best game in the series. His next toss is good. He has 6 for 7 from the foul line and 14 points for the ball game. The Hawks lead by 3. They bring it down. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Doogie Martin, right-hand corner, on the back line to Wilfong. Wilfong moving toward the right side, gives to Pettit. Bob, a turnaround jumper. Good! Oh, my goodness sakes a goodness. What an exhibition. It's 44 points for Pettit. Hawks lead by 5. Heinzen shooting, missing, tipping attempt, no good. Ball fought for, it's loose, and Doogie Martin's got it. Brings it down the right sidelines, gives off to McCauley. McCauley a 20-footer in the air, no good. And it's Heinzen with a rebound for Boston. 2.5 minutes left to go. The Hawks lead by 5. Ball given to Heinzen. And as he goes up for a shot, he's fouled. The foul is on McCauley, and Heinzen now will have 3 chances to make 2. 4 fouls on McCauley. Heinzen with 18 points. Pettit has never had a better ball game than this. 44 points. He has done everything in brilliant fashion. Foul shot, Heinzen, good. The Celtics still very much in this one. They trailed by 4. They trailed by 7 in Boston and almost caught us in 49 seconds. The next toss is good by Heinzen. Gives him 20 points. Hawks will bring the ball down. And as Bob gets the ball before he can throw it away, Risen knocks it out of his hand. Here's the play from out of bounds going to Doogie Martin. Doogie trying to get room to maneuver. Goes to his left, now to his right in the front court. Hits the right-hand corner on the dribble. Still has charge of the ball into Pettit. Bob spins, turnaround jumper is good, but they're not going to count it. They're not going to count this one. A foul was called before he shot. But that is foul number 7 against the Celtics here in the quarter, and Pettit now will shoot 2. He has 44 points. This could be a record in playoff competition, especially in the World Series. Bob ready. His foul shot, good. He'll try again. We see Bob's mom and daddy are courtside. Boy, they can be so proud of their big son. Bob ready again. The Hawks now lead by 4. His next toss is good. It's 46 points for Pettit. Hawks lead 105-100. It's Cousy with the ball. And he is fouled by Wilfong. And the Hawks are really mad about that call. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. And Cousy now will shoot a couple. Cousy's first foul shot is good. Gives him 12 points. Cousy ready again. This toss, good. Hawks will bring it down as they lead by 3 points. We've got 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. 105-102 is the score. The ball goes to Pettit. He fumbles, and it's Sharman with the ball. In the 3 games the Hawks have won, they've won twice by 2 points and once by 3. It's Cousy with the ball, giving now to Heinsohn. Heinsohn off to Seropoulos, to Cousy for a 30-footer. Good by Cousy. Gives him 15 points, and the Hawks now lead by 1. Long pass up court to Dougie Martin. It leads him too far, and Dougie goes into the seats. The ball goes out of bounds. And the Hawks will drop back on defense. Dougie Martin is not injured, but the Celtics now can go ahead. Risen comes out, Russell in. Oh my goodness sakes of goodness. Here we go. Sharman brings the ball down, now gives over to Cousy. Cousy on the left side, moving down the right of the lane, gives in to Sharman, and we've got a foul called, and there's going to be a charging foul against Sharman. Sharman was backing in, and Cousy is mad. Sharman is mad. Sharman, trying to get position, was backing into Wilfong. So Wilfong now will shoot 2 and win. If you ever canned a couple, dent those cords right now. The pressure is on. The Hawks lead 1-5-1-4. A minute and a half left to go in this thriller. Wilfong will shoot a couple. Wins a rookie from Memphis State. He eyes that basket. Jiggles the ball a little bit. Now here's his toss. No good. Wynn looking for his 4th point. Takes a deep breath, kind of relax himself a little bit, if that's possible. Now the toss. Perfect. Hawks lead by 2. 4 points for Wilfong. And Cousy and Sharman bring the ball down. It's Sharman now in the front court. Moving down the right of the lane, trying a one-hander, 15 feet, no good. We've got a foul called, and let's see, it's against the Hawks. Foul is on McCauley, and for McCauley, his 5th foul. And Heinsohn now will shoot a couple, he can tie it up. Heinsohn has 20 points. High point man for the Celtics is Sharman. His foul shot, good. Heinsohn now has 21. The score, 1-6 to 1-5. The next flip is no good. It's McCauley with a rebound. The Hawks have the ball. A minute and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. In the front court, Wilfong with the ball. Gives off to McCauley. To Pettit. Bob going down the lane. Shoots and scores! A beautiful, beautiful shot by Pettit. Gives him 48 points. I know that's a record in the World Series. Hawks lead by 3. Cousy to Russell. To Heinsohn. Heinsohn under. He has a shot blocked. We've got a whistle. A foul is going to be called here against the Hawks. Wow. The foul is on Hagan, and Hagan now fouls out. Hagan has fouled out, and Hagan started to charge Bendy Rudolph, and some cooler heads jumped in. Hagan is, he is really mad. Hagan fouls out, and Coleman now comes in. Of course, a technical foul at a time like this could mean the ball game. Hagan had 15 points. He hasn't scored here in the 4th quarter, and Heinsohn again will be at the line. Russell comes out, rising in. A sensational, magnificent, outstanding performance by Pettit. who has 48 points. This, I know, is an all-time record in World Series competition in the NBA. Hawks lead 1-8 to 1-5. We have 59 seconds left to go. Heinsohn's foul shot, good. He now has 22 points. He'll shoot again. This foul shot, no good. The penalty shot comes up. We didn't think that Heinsohn had firm control for a shot when the foul was called. Here's his toss, good. 23 points for Heinsohn. Hawks now attempt to bring the ball down. It's given to Dougie Martin. Dougie down the right sidelines. The Hawks lead by 1. And they'll be looking toward Pettit right now, I guarantee you that. It's Dougie Martin to Coleman to Dougie. Into Pettit. Hook shot by Bob is up. Rolls around. It's no good. And the ball is grabbed off by Arnie Rison. There's 39 seconds left to go as Cousy brings it down. Hawks lead by 1. It's Heinsohn, left-hand corner. Can't get by McCauley. Giving to Cousy. Cousy, a one-hander, 12 feet. No good. We've got to get this rebound. It's Wilfong with it. Wilfong dribbling hard. Gives to Dougie Martin on the right side. Dougie shoots. He misses. Pettit with the ball. Shoots and scores. Pettit scores. Pettit scores. He's got 50 points. 50 points for Pettit. And a timeout's going to be called here, I believe. Mendy Rudolph wants time. Mendy Rudolph is calling time. Boston calling timeout. There's 15 seconds left to go. The Hawks lead 110 to 107. And it's 50 points for Pettit. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Pettit with 19 points here in the fourth quarter of play has just taken charge of this game by himself. We have never seen him try the shots he's tried tonight. We always like to see him drive for that basket. You can't stop him. But just 1 week ago tonight, Bob was held to only 12 points right here as the Hawks went down to a heartbreaking defeat. But they bounced back in Boston. And now with 15 seconds left to go, the Hawks lead 110 to 107. By quarters, Pettit has scored 12 in quarter number 1, 9 in quarter number 2, 10 in the third quarter, and 19 here in the fourth and final quarter. 50 big points. Don't forget, if we win this one, we're going down to the clubhouse to talk to these Hawks. We'll let Bob tell you all about these 50 points, but let's win it. 15 seconds left to go. Now the Hawks will try to keep from fouling. They may let the Celtics take a shot and try to control the ball for the last 10 seconds or so. They don't want a three-point play now. Cousy now the trigger man from out of bounds, giving to Sharman. Sharman dribbles in, goes under, shoots and scores. 11 seconds left. The ball given to Coleman. Coleman looking for Dougie Martin, and Dougie's got it. Heading toward the front court. He stops, turns, now has to pass. He does. Over to McCauley. McCauley in the front court. The ball game is over. The Hawks are world's champions. The Hawks are the world's champions. The Hawks win it 110 to 19. The Hawks are the champions of the world. Oh, and this crowd is going wild. Everybody down on the court. They're grabbing Pettit. They're tearing him loose. They've got Dougie Martin up on their shoulders. Easy Ed McCauley being hugged. 10,000 fans in a frenzy now as the Hawks have won the World's Championship. They've beaten the Celtics. And I'll tell you this, the 4 games the Hawks won were by a margin of only 8 points. 2 games by 2, 1 by 3, and 1 by 1. Oh man, look at Hagan out there, getting hugged, getting kissed, and getting his picture taken. What a night. The Hawks are the champions of the world. Oh, that makes you feel so doggone good, it chokes you up. These kids have battled all year long for you. And you've responded wonderfully well. And the Hawks are the champions of the world. The final score, 110 to 19. And now I'm going to hustle off and go down into the clubhouse and turn this over to Jim Butler. Jim will give you the highlights and the totals. Will tell you that Pettit set an all-time record in the playoffs, scoring 50 points here tonight. I've never known or seen a better performance. Pettit offensively and defensively. A dedicated performance. He scored 50. Everybody in the place is hugging everybody else. I'm going to head for the elevator. They have just announced that Pettit scored 50 points, and that brings a loud cheer. So Jim will be back with you now in just 1 minute with the final highlights and the totals. I'm heading downstairs.
Party time is Falstaff time. But leave it to the old pro to figure out more ways to shine as a host.
Refresh your friends. Oh, with Falstaff, of course. But entertain them, too. I remember the laugh that I got at a party once with the old Indian rope trick. Threw the rope in the air, climbed 20 feet up, and then thunk. A midget that I hid behind the balcony railing let go of the rope. Well, you must have heard me say, let's go for Falstaff.
Any good time is Falstaff time. Falstaff beer. Right beer anywhere, Falstaff beer. Brewed with special care, smooth and golden, bright and clear. America's premium quality beer. Sing out now, the time is here for cool, refreshing Falstaff.
Brewed by the Falstaff Brewing Corporation.
You get 10,000 people just waiting around. We'll be back down with Buddy, with the voice of the St. Louis Hawks, and you'll be hearing from Gene Kirby, and you'll be hearing from the players and from Coach Alex Hannum, and you're going to have a lot of excitement yet. This playoff game was presented for your enjoyment, the game itself, by the Cry Packing Company and by the Falstaff Brewing Corporation. If you had a little extra emotional excitement along with the enjoyment, well, that's all the better. Our St. Louis Hawks are now the world champions of professional basketball. 110 to 109. That's the score. You don't get them closer than that. Here's the way the scoring went in this sixth and final game of the championship series. Bob Pettit had 50 points for the Hawks. Jack Coleman had 8. Cliff Hagan, 18. Charlie Scher had 8 points. Easy Ed McCauley, 2. Walt Davis had 5 markers. Doogie Martin, 4. Jack McMahon, 9. Win Wilfong had 4. Med Park had 5. Of course, the big news is the almost unbelievable news that Bob Pettit had 50 points in this basketball game. Now for the losing Boston Celtics, who lost their world championship tonight. High point man was Bill Sharman with 26 points. Bill Russell had 8. Tom Heinsohn, 23. Arnie Rison had 12 points. Jack Nichols failed to score. Lou Seropoulos, 14. Bob Cousy, 15. And Frank Ramsey, 8 points. Sam Jones had 3. Andy Phillip failed to score. Well, it's just about time for us to get down to the clubhouse, and we will in just a moment. Are they all ready down there? Okay, we'll do that. Let's take you to the dressing room, the Hawks dressing room, that victorious scene, and let's find out what's going on.
This is Gene Kirby here in the victorious dressing room of the world's champion St. Louis Hawks, who tonight came from behind and whipped the defending champions, the Boston Celtics, in one of the most thrilling basketball games we have ever seen. The Hawks over here in the corner now whooping things up, and in just a moment we're going to be able to talk to the victorious coach of the world champion St. Louis Hawks, Alex Hannum. Alex. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Hannum, the coach of the victorious St. Louis Hawks. Alex,
hi, Gene. How are you?
What a thrill this must be for you.
It's the biggest thrill of my life. Undoubtedly, it is my biggest thrill in basketball. You know, I've been back here. It's my 10th year back here in the pro ranks, and to have this victory tonight and to win it and to have it as close as it was, I can't explain the game. I'm just too thrilled, and I just can't talk, Gene.
How about some of the boys, Alex?
Oh, they're all wonderful, and what a show Pettit put on tonight. It's just fantastic. Fantastic. He was better than wonderful. wonderful. And that goes all the way down the line. Every one of our players played, and they did a marvelous job. And I'm so thankful to be associated with this group. And I'm just so happy, I just don't know what to say.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you,
Doggone
Gene.
it was a wonderful job all year. Thank you so very much. I'm looking now for Ben Kerner. Wait till I get Ben Kerner here. Ben, folks, I'll see if I can get the owner of the St. Louis Hawks, Ben Kerner. Let me see now if I can get Ben here. Ben has been so doggone. Ben, where are you, Ben? Well, I'll tell you what, here's Ben now. Ben Kerner, ladies and gentlemen, the owner, the president of the wonderful, wonderful ball club. Ben, how do you feel? Doggone it.
It's a great thrill for me. It's the first time in 13 years, and I've waited a long time for this, Gene.
Ben, I want to congratulate you. It's been a wonderful ball club, a wonderful year, and I don't think we can thank the fans of St. Louis too much for the wonderful support.
You're absolutely right, Gene. I think they, more than anybody else, deserve the credit for bringing this championship to St. Louis. Because without their support, I don't think we could have ever done it.
Thanks very much, Ben. A wonderful team victory. And folks, I'm going to turn it over right now because I know he's going to talk to a lot of the victorious Hawks up here. Buddy Blattner, the voice of the Hawks. Buddy, baby, come on.
Oh, man, oh, man. Alex, come on over here. How are you?
Hello,
Oh, man.
How
Alex,
about this?
This is something we've been dreaming about for a long, long
It
time.
sure has. I just told Gene a minute ago it's been 10 years for me. I've been close before, but we finally made it this year
Well,
with this wonderful group.
This now is the climax of the Cinderella story.
It sure is.
And I know that you want to beat those Celtics better than and more than anybody else.
It's the biggest thrill in my basketball life by far, just hands down. I'm so happy tonight. I can't talk, buddy. I can't talk.
All right, go ahead. Alex, congratulations. By golly. Cliff Hagan. Little Abner. Cliff, congratulations to you. Gosh, we're so happy and so proud of our Hawks.
Thank you, bud. I'm so tickled that I don't know what to say.
What a job you did. Tell me something. A couple of years ago when you made the trade from Boston to St. Louis, did you think this might happen?
Well, bud, that was the saddest day in my life, and I guess this is the happiest day in my life.
Oh, gee. Well, that's so wonderful. You just did a tremendous job throughout the series. Each and every one of you guys, you come out with an average of 25 points a game. And had a few choice words when you fouled out.
Yes, I sure did.
Well, Cliff will say hi to all the folks in Owensboro, Kentucky.
I'd sure like to, and I'd like to say especially to the Harry Miltons in Anniston, Alabama, that Martha and I and the kids are leaving here tonight, and we'll be in there tomorrow afternoon. So be there ready for us.
All right, fine, Cliff. Again, listen, you're going to be with us this summer, and we're looking forward to have a nice vacation. You're going to go on tour, aren't you?
Yes, I am. That's right. Thank you, buddy. You've done a great job for us.
Well, thank you, Cliff. It's been one of the great pleasures and thrills of my life. Here's old Jack McMahon, the great backliner of the Hawks. Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you, buddy. How is this locker room? Great.
Oh, man, how about this? And I'll tell you what, you got assembled here, not your fair weather friends. These are the folks that have stuck with you all season long. You come through for them, and I know that you're kind of a happy guy, huh?
Oh, buddy, these people in St. Louis have certainly been great to us, and I think one of the big reasons is your great broadcasting. And I look forward to next year with you, buddy, and it's great to know you.
Oh, Jack, I'll tell you something. I didn't score a basket all year, but by
you
gosh,
did, baby.
it was great. Thank you, Jack. And here's the St. Louisan. He just finished off his 9th year with a World's Championship. Easy, Ed McCauley. Easy one. This is something, huh?
I've been waiting a long, long time for this, buddy. And I'm glad Jack McMahon told us who won it for us. Old Buddy Blattner.
yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I know he's been carried away when he said that. Easy, you didn't. When you were with Boston, you had the great ball clubs. You still never won it, did you?
Never came close. Never came close.
And now a couple of years of the Hawks able to come back and beat the Beantowners.
Thank God for Bob Pettit, buddy boy.
Easy.
The greatest single exhibition that I've ever seen in my whole life.
I was just going to ask that. I know it's a record of 50 points in a World Series game, but to me, the greatest individual performance I had ever seen.
Oh, it was fantastic, unbelievable. And the way he came back after some of the games he's had this series, couldn't happen to a better guy, and I'm glad he did it. Really fantastic.
One week's difference, and we went 4 games in the series by the margin of 8 points, but it might as well have been 80. Ed, I have a real nice summer. Of course, we'll be seeing you.
How can we have anything but a real nice summer after that?
You got meat and bread on the table now. Congratulations, Ed. Here's Bernie Ebert says hello to his wife. All right, fine. Doc Wolf, who has been one of the great supporters of the ball club all year long. We see Bob Burns here, Mike Abashan, and where's old Doogie? We're heading toward Doogie Martin, who ran about 912 miles tonight. Doogie, say hello to all the folks that just love you so
boy,
much.
how you doing? Thank you very much. That was a great one, wasn't it? Big Blue really put on exhibition. Greatest I've ever seen.
Hey, he got a little hungry, didn't he?
Nothing to it. I swear I've never seen anything like it, buddy boy.
Well, his mom and dad were here. I think he wanted to head back and get that tour started. Don't you?
Boy, I'd like to give it to him every minute of the ball if I could.
Doug, tell me this. Now, this is not the first championship ball club you've been on. Is this the greatest thrill, though, of you won it with the Minneapolis Lakers, but does this give you a little bit bigger thrill?
Buddy, I believe it does. We had some great teams up there, but I guarantee you this is the biggest thrill of my life right here, winning this one, because St. Louis fans are so great to us, and I'm glad for Mr. Kerner and for all of my teammates and everything. I'm just happy as a devil.
Well, Doug, it was such a great job, and I know you've kind of dedicated your life to battling Cousy out there. And to me, in this 6-game series, you saw the greatest playing the greatest. And it was really something to behold, and that's the reason we've got these 10,000 crowds out for each game.
Well, they were good. The fans here are great, buddy, and I hope we can win another one next year. That's
well, Dugan, I think you will. And listen, if I don't see you before, have a real nice time in Houston this summer. We'll try to get on down to see you sometime.
Okay, buddy boy. Thank you.
Doogie Martin. And here, I'm going to give this over to Gene Kirby. And here comes Walt Davis. Walt. Bye, guys. This is really something. A couple of months ago, did you think of this when you were with the Warriors?
No, sorry. How'd they make out?
Oh, how'd they make out? By golly, Walt, we're proud of you, and I know that you got to be a real happy guy. And this will buy a few diapers for that new young'un, won't it?
She was an omen, wasn't she?
Oh, yes, sir. I'd forgotten to mention that to the folks last Wednesday. We got it in tonight, though, Walt, that number 6 came along and was a little girl number 5. So Walt is heading home with a new station wagon and a World's Championship. And Walt, I'd tell you it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks a million.
Have a real nice summer, won't you?
To you.
All right. And now I'm going to turn this over. Let Jim talk to a few. Jim has done such a very fine job with us all season long. It's been so much fun working with Gene Kirby, Jim Butler, and our thanks to Bill Cruz, who's filled in the last couple of Saturdays when I've been a little bit tardy. Here's Jim, who'll round up some of the fellas for you, Jim.
Okay, Bud, I'm going to have to play this by ear because I just ran down all 6 ramps to get here from the 4th floor to the 2nd floor. I don't know exactly who's been talked to and who hasn't. Matt, how you doing, boy?
Oh, great tonight, Jim. Great.
Need I say congratulations?
Oh, thank you. It's a wonderful win, boy.
Wonderful job. How's Bev?
Real good, real good now. Another 7 weeks and be a papa.
Good for you, boy. And you couldn't actually call that number 1 because this is your number 1. You're a papa of a world championship.
Oh, this is the greatest. This is the greatest. We got the greatest bunch of guys and the greatest owner, coach, and everything.
During the past few days, Matt, how's the spirit been?
Oh, tremendous. Everyone buckled down tonight. I think you could tell in the locker room we were going out there to win a ball game. Pettit played probably the greatest game in history of the game. It's the greatest I've ever seen.
We haven't yet had a chance to check into the record book, but I don't think that's necessary because this was...
Oh, he had to set every kind of record there was in that thing. And plus, so many things besides scoring he did tonight that was so valuable to us towards the victory. Of course, everyone on the team, I thought, had a part in this game tonight. I think all 10 men played, which was great.
There are no tickets to be cashed in on going to Boston, are there?
Oh, no. We didn't want to, but we were scared to death we might have to.
Good, man. Thanks a lot, boy.
Thank you, Jim.
Good luck to you and Bev. Bev Park, Med's wife, is 7 weeks from now going to have a new Medford, quite probably, and we'll be looking forward to having him play. We got a gentleman here. A gentleman named Bill Cruz, who was with us in the early part of the game. Let's let Bill talk to Jack Coleman.
Okay, the old rancher, the man Bud has dubbed the old rancher, Jack Coleman. And Jack, this is how many championships for you?
Well, this is my second, Bill, but I think it's one of my happiest. It's really been a great year, and I'm just as happy as if I had good sense.
That first one dated back to Rochester 1950, huh?
About 1950, we beat Minneapolis out, yeah.
In this ball game tonight, did you have any doubts, any fears along in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the ball game?
Bill, I had doubts all the way through that game. It was just something to sit over there and watch the boys come through, and I really enjoyed it.
Looking back, any pivotal point that you might pick out of where you see the ball game change?
Well, I think Pettit, finally, toward the end of the game, we got feeding Pettit pretty good, and he was really hitting tonight. I think he played one of the greatest games I've ever seen anybody play at any time.
He hit pretty good, 50 points in all.
50?
50 points. That definitely is a playoff record.
Well, he took a lot of rebounds off, too, and played a great defensive game. I think all around it's the greatest basketball game I've ever seen anybody play.
Jack, one more question before you leave. I know you want to get back and celebrate with the rest of the fellows. A wonderful victory here, the first championship of the St. Louis Hawks. Well, Ben Kerner back there with a great big smile on his face. Looks like somebody just gave him $1 million. But this question is this. You saw Mikan back in his days, his great days with the Minneapolis Lakers, as he led the Minneapolis Lakers to win after win, to world championship after world championship. But did Mikan's play, and when he was going great guns for the Lakers, compare to the play tonight of Pettit?
Well, Bill, that's a pretty tough question. As I said before, I think Pettit played the greatest game I've ever seen played, and that included the years when Mikan was playing at his best. George was a great ball player, and Pettit's a great ball player, and to choose between the two, I just hate to have to do it.
What about the plans for next year?
Bill, I'm going to hang it up this year.
You're going to retire a champion?
Yeah, right.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jack. Good luck to you down in the town of Burke, Kentucky.
Thank you, Bill.
Okay, Dr. Wolf, one of the biggest boosters that we've run across in Hawk basketball, has been ever since the Hawks came here to make it their home. Doc, quite a night.
Well, it was a great night and a great night for Ben. 13 years, and he's finally got to the end of the rainbow tonight. How about that?
Oh, it's wonderful. I said a moment ago, he looks happier than if somebody just gave him $1 million.
Well, I'll tell you, he'll take this victory instead of $1 million, and I'll tell you that boy Pettit, the old Big Blue, really came through, didn't he?
It's a big night for the St. Louis Hawk fans.
Yes,
Many
sir.
people have said this, Doc, and I think you'll agree that the Hawk fans deserve this one. They've been such a good, loyal group all the way through, capacity crowd after capacity crowd.
Well, I'll tell you, these fans been great, but this team we got's great, and there's a great bunch of guys on there, and when some of these guys, one of the guys goes down a little, somebody else picks them up, and that's what makes it so great. They play together.
Rapid Robert Pettit standing by, and Bud Blattner again.
Well, tonight we saw, as you've heard the other players say, one of the greatest individual performances ever turned in by a man. That was Bob Pettit. And Big Bob, I'm so happy for you, and my sincere congratulations to you. You really thrilled me with that exhibition.
Thank you very much, buddy boy. It was a wonderful victory, and I'd just like to say that I think I'm playing with the greatest group of ball players that I've ever had the privilege of seeing, not only on the basketball court, but also as individuals. And it's a pleasure to play with them and to be associated with the Hawk organization.
Well, Bob, I got to buy that. I second that because it has been a long time on the sports trail with me. And these last 3 years, this group of Hawks, it just kind of picked me up and has given me one of the biggest lifts in my life. Bob, what are the future plans now?
Well, buddy, I'm going to leave probably Monday morning to join a professional tour that's going to tour the country, playing, this East-West All-Star tour that plays all over the country, play 22 games. And then, buddy boy, I'm going to have a week in Miami, and then I'm going home. And they're going to play the Dickens, getting me out of Baton Rouge.
And Bob, during the summer, now we want you to watch our games on television. And you're going to be in the insurance business and the real estate business. Is that right?
That's right, buddy. My family has Pettit Realty in Baton Rouge, and also I have my own insurance agency there. And I work in that in the off season. That is what I plan on going into when I do step out of playing basketball.
Well, Bob, we wish you, as you know, all the luck in the world. We've been so fortunate to have a man of your caliber and talents here in St. Louis. And all of us here love you and have a real nice summer. Don't forget about us. Come on up and see us once in a while, will you?
Thank you, buddy boy.
Fine. Here, I have Mr. Pettit here, who has traveled in from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I've gotten to know Mr. Pettit pretty well the last couple of years. And tonight must be, and you've seen Bob in some great exhibitions, but I imagine that you just got to be a little bit welled up about tonight.
That's right. It was really a great game, and it was a great team game, too. They all played really fine ball.
There was no doubt about that. I mean, one man can carry a world's championship, but it was an exhibition that just more or less stunned me because the magnitude of the performance of your boy, Big Bob, was just really something. It's never been done before, scoring 50 points in a World Series game. You going to take Bob back with you? Are you going to see any of the games in the tour?
Yes, we're going to see the game in New Orleans and maybe the one in Houston.
I see.
There's a crowd, a big crowd from Baton Rouge going down to see the game in New Orleans. It's at Loyola Stadium in New Orleans. And I think it'll be a sellout.
Well, you and Mommy now be careful going back home, and don't work the big guy too hard this summer.
We won't.
All right.
We've really fallen in love with you people here in St. Louis. It's been wonderful. We've been up quite a few times this year, and I'm kind of tempted to move up here with your town.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You've come up about 6 times. In those 6 games, I think Bob scored about 300 points. So I think we're going to just go on down and get you next year and not let you get away.
You won't have a bit of trouble.
All right, fine. Thank you, Mr. Pettit. And now, Willie, is that just about it? I think they'd like to clear out the dressing room now, and Ben Kerner talk to his men before they depart for either a tour or going back home. We're so very happy that many of these men will make their home here this summer, so we'll get a chance to see them and visit with them, and we're looking forward to a tremendous campaign of 1958 and 59. And here among the crowd, at 5'5", and we almost lost him, is the president of the NBA, Mr. Maurice Podoloff.
You know, buddy, when you give me that 5'5", you give me advantage about 5 inches. Buddy, this has been a terrific series, but of all the games I've ever seen, this last one was one of the most wonderful ones that has ever been produced. And I think that this team here, the management, Ben, should be congratulated in as superlative terms we can find. And I think for their success, there's a lot of honor that can go to a lot of people. I'd say it can go to the Falstaff people who furnished so much financial support and made it possible to keep going. I understand that you're the best salesman that basketball ever had. And I'm not inclined to differ with you. I'm inclined to agree with the unanimous opinion. So there's a lot of credit to you, and of course, Ben for having the courage to do the job he did definitely merits a lot of praise. And I'm a little sorry there was another game. I'd have enjoyed it.
Maurice, thank you very kindly. And you know, we'll be in to see you in New York this summer. And I know that you were thrilled by this series, and I think that we kind of enriched the coffers of the NBA a little bit because these have all been sellouts.
I'll say this, buddy. We haven't run a deficit yet.
Well, that's mighty, mighty fine. The president of the NBA, Mr. Maurice Podoloff. You know, the last 3 years, all the action has come your way at the Hawks games, brought to you by Falstaff, America's premium quality beer. There is none better, and they're going to bring you the games again next year. So even as early as this, on the eve of our World's Championship, we're looking toward the campaign of 1958-59. And for just a great bunch of World's champions, I want to join them in thanking all of you for your wonderful support this year, that you'll think about us during the summer and get set for our campaign of 1958-59. You've been great. It's been so wonderful working these ball games. As I've said many times, it has been one of my greatest pleasures. And tonight, climax by watching the Hawks down the Boston Celtics 110-19 to capture the championship of the world. My thanks to Gene Kirby, who works all the games with me on the road, and to Jim Butler, who joined our staff this year. They both have been such a big help to me. They're wonderful guys, and they'll be back again next year. So I think that's just about it. Bill Sheehan, our producer, says, all right. So now, what do? We head back to the studios. Again, thanks and good night from the dressing room of the world's champion St. Louis Hawks. Good night, everybody.